Hi, everybody, and welcome to English 1A. This is a short-term class at Fresno City for Fall 22, just so you can make sure you're in the right class. Some important things to know about our class. I am your teacher, Erin Fujinami Valdon. You can feel free to just call me Erin. This is all of the relevant info that you need. I'm just going over our syllabus at the same time as a quick introduction. So our class meets online only and we are asynchronous. So that means that we do not have scheduled meetings on Zoom, but we do have assigned recorded lectures just like this one, and you're going to be watching those weekly at your own pace. We do have assignments that are due every week on Wednesday and Friday. Those are due by 11:59 p.m. And then when essays are, when you're writing essays, those things are due on Monday. So you'll have essay drafts which are due on Monday. And all of the due dates are listed in the schedule of classes, which is at the end of this syllabus. All right, information about how to contact me. You can email me here, but expect a couple day response time. It'll take me about 2 business days to get back to you. You can also text me. So to do that, and you'll get a much faster response that way, you can use your phone to text this code right here to this number here. And that will take you through the steps of downloading the Remind app. It's a free app that will allow you to text me. So go ahead and join that. If you would like to be able to text me, I can answer quick questions that way. And we can also set up times to chat if you want to come by my office hours. And those will be on Zoom this semester. So you can meet with me on Zoom if you ever have any questions or you just want to chat about something and we can't do that over text or email. We can also meet on Zoom. There's a bunch of other relevant information here. So you've got the basic course information, our textbooks, everything is on Canvas. We are reading a novel called The Awakening, but that is also available on Canvas. All of your readings for class are free. Other required materials that you'll need for class are all listed here. So the most important one for an online class is to make sure that you know how to access Canvas. So make sure that you do know how to access Canvas. If you're not sure, you can look at the Welcome module on our Canvas page, and there will be all kinds of tutorials to help you get more familiar with Canvas. These are our course objectives and student learning outcomes, so you can take a look at those just so you're aware of kind of the goals that we're working towards by the end of our class. Also, we are a short-term class, so it's important to remember that we're covering all of the same things that a regular full-term class does, but we're doing it in about a third of the time. So this is a very fast-paced learning experience. You're going to be doing a considerable amount of reading and writing over a short period of time. Myself, your peers, and our tutors are all here to help you succeed, but just be aware that this class is going to require a good deal of work and focus so that you can complete it successfully. Grading and assignments for 1A. All of these assignments are what we're going to be working on throughout the semester. And then these are the amount of points that each one is worth. So you can see essays, drafts, classwork, and homework. Those things add up to 400 points, or about 40% of your grade. Essay final drafts for essay 1, 2, and 3 add up to another 400 points, so the other 40% of your grade. And then we also have tutoring and meetings with your groups. All of this can be done online or in person. That's up to you. That's another 100 points, or about 10% of your grade. And then our final exam makes up that last 10%. So the total possible points are right around 1,000 points. That might vary slightly depending on if I have to add or cut an assignment during our schedule, but it's right around there. Final grading, if you've got a 90% or above, that's an A, 80 to 89% is a B, and so on. Also in our syllabus, you can see descriptions of everything that you'll be doing this semester. So small writing assignments, these are discussions that we do weekly. There's information about tutoring and when those things are due. I just noticed that I didn't update these dates, but on Canvas they are updated, and by the time you guys see the actual copy of the syllabus, those will be updated. So 5 times throughout the semester, you are required to go to tutoring, and it's a good idea to plan ahead for those things, especially in a short-term class. So make sure that you do take a look on Canvas so you know when your tutoring appointments are due. And then you can also go to this site here, which you can reach by just clicking on this link from the syllabus. And that'll tell you all of the different options for tutoring on campus and online, as well as how to reach those people. Again, if you have questions, let me know. I'm happy to send you links as well. Another thing to note about our class is that we are working in groups this semester. So everyone will be assigned to a group, and you'll be working with that group throughout the rest of the semester. You are working individually, though, because anything that you turn in for a grade will be graded individually. So your group is there to support you, to help you remember due dates, help you work through assignments. However, you should be creating and turning in all of your own assignments individually. I will ask you how things are going with your group 5 times throughout the semester, and those due dates will be the same as the tutoring due dates. So again, these are highlighted in red because they haven't been updated yet, but by the time you see the actual syllabus, the one that you see will be updated. Another important part of our class, of course, is those essays, right? So we are writing 3 different essays throughout the semester. You'll have lots more information about all of those as we get to them. But remember that essays are a process. So I'm not looking for perfect essays. You will be given time to revise those things and make them better before you turn in the final draft. So just make sure that you're kind of embracing that essays and writing are a process, right? You're not going to get it right the first time. It's not going to be perfect ever, so that's totally okay. Okay, course policies. We do not have synchronous class meetings, so you can disregard that. Your lectures will be recorded, so make sure that you're watching the lectures so that you get important information that you would get if this were, for example, an in-person class. Attendance is very important, especially in a short-term class. So this is my general attendance policy. Make sure that you are attending class, and when we're online, you attend class by doing your assignments. So when you miss an assignment on Canvas, that lets me know that you were not there for that particular day, right? So that's how you are going to see absences accumulate. So missing an assignment is the equivalent of missing a day of class. So just keep track of those. Make sure you're not missing too many assignments, and you'll be okay. Holidays and drop dates. Drop dates are different for short-term classes, so you can contact the admissions and records office if you want to know about how, late into the semester you can drop a short-term class. Our class ends on October 7th, so it's a very quick class. Just be aware of that so that you know that the workload is going to be a little bit compacted. Makeup and late work. I typically don't accept late work unless there's an emergency that prevents you from turning something in on time. So if you miss an assignment, please make sure that you get a hold of me so that you can talk about your options for possibly making that up. One time during the semester, you can just miss an assignment or mess up or want to redo it. And if you contact me within a couple of days of that assignment being due, then I'll open it and you can go ahead and resubmit. So be aware of that option that you have. Make sure you have access to Canvas as well as your student email. And technology use. Since this class is entirely online, make sure that you are checking Canvas regularly. Make sure that you're comfortable with using it. If you need help, please let me know. Same with your student email, and then the Remind app. Please make sure that you are checking and using those things to contact me. If you would like to meet with me, we're going to be doing that online with Zoom. So make sure you're familiar with that. Again, if you're not, let me know and I'm happy to send you some tutorials. And then video lectures. Our lectures are all going to be just like this one, posted onto YouTube. And so you can get to those, at your own pace. Just make sure that you're watching the assigned lectures so you get that important information. Cheating and plagiarism, and then accommodations for students with disabilities. Please make sure that you're not plagiarizing. These are the repercussions if you do plagiarize. If you're not sure about if something is plagiarism, feel free to ask me and I'm happy to talk to you about it so we can avoid that together. If you have any extra accommodations that you need, please make sure that you let me know. And I'm happy to help you get in touch with the right departments on campus so that we can get you enrolled in those programs if you're not already, so that we can get you those accommodations to help you be successful. Adult themes. Our class does talk about difficult themes that are, appropriate for college level critical thinking. If something is just too much for you for whatever reason, you can request an alternate assignment, but I don't guarantee that I'll be able to, accommodate that. I will try to do that as much as possible. It helps if you give me some notice. And all of your readings are going to be listed on the schedule of classes, which is at the end of your syllabus. So I recommend taking a few minutes and just taking a look at those things, see what they're about, make sure that you're comfortable discussing and reading and watching videos about, some grown-up topics. Extra help. This is the link that you should use to get to tutoring. Remember that we have 5 that are required, and then beyond that, you can earn extra credit for attending additional tutoring sessions. And then I've listed a bunch of helpful links for you, from my portal to Canvas support, the bookstore, the library, all kinds of things that you might find useful for our class and or for others. And that brings us to the schedule of classes. So to read this schedule, the first column shows the date and the week. In Canvas, you'll have 1 week of stuff posted each week so that you have access to all of that and you know what you need to do for that particular week. The second column tells you things that you need to read, watch, and do. These are all links to online readings and things like that. And then the third column is just due dates and reminders. The fourth column doesn't apply to you guys. I also color-coded things just because our weeks are so full. I wanted to make sure that you could see everything that is this color, for example, is week 1. And then when we go into a new week, you'll see it changes slightly. But you can see here that we've got readings, and then lectures, and then discussions. So you'll actually access your discussions on Canvas, but the syllabus will tell you, which things you need to read, and then when you click on those things, it'll take you directly to those readings. And you can see if you scroll through here that you've got everything that you need all the way to the end of class. So I recommend, looking through that and planning ahead so that you're prepared for different things that you need to read throughout the different weeks as we are finishing up our short-term class. All right, so welcome to English 1A. I'm excited that everybody is here, and I look forward to getting to know you all. So what you should do next is go ahead and head over to our Canvas page and go to the week 1 module and get started on your first week of work.